guys, it's your Queen Bee. I have another little story time for you guys, and it is about my first prom. So I went to prom on junior year and I went senior year. So of course junior year is my first. So junior year I had just enlisted in the National Guard, and I really just had that going for me. And I knew that summer that I would be having to go to basic training. Prom was like April or May or something like that. It was like a little bit before graduation was. And I was like, oh, this is like the last real chance to like really relax before I had to do finals and then go to my military stuff. And I was like not really looking forward to it because all the dances I've ever been to with this guy have sucked. So I was like, this better be good. So of course, it was prom. I was like, hey, you need to buy a suit because it's prom. And he was like, okay, I'll go get a suit. And I was like, thank you. So he actually got a suit. And it actually looked really good. It matches the colors and like everything looked good. I don't really think there was any complaints with it that I had. Because the woman was like, hey, you need to tuck in your shirt. And he listened to her. Didn't listen to me, which I was fine with. Whatever. Because he never listened to me at all. But it's fine. And I got a dress at the same place actually, and I think it was only like 160, and that's the most I'd ever spent on like a school dress, like for prom or homecoming or anything. All the other dresses I ever had was stuff I found at Goodwill, or just stuff that I had, like tried making on my own and actually looked better than the store-bought stuff. So that was a thing. And yeah, I mean, really no complaints with that. I got a bunch of hair stuff, made my hair look good. I did my own hair and makeup and my nails. And, yeah, I'm trying to remember what else we really did. I don't think much else. I know we went to my house, and then we went to his house to get pictures. And I think we went to a friend's before, and we hung out. I can't remember if we did dinner or not. I think we did. I can't remember. Yeah, really nothing happened on prom. We went to a dance, it was fine. Didn't really have any complaints. We stayed about the whole time. And at a certain point, they like lock you in because they're doing coronations and stuff. And because we weren't on the ballot for anything, we didn't really stay for that. Mostly because that's, just whatever. And, yeah, kind of boring. So then we go over to my friends. And I think it was all good. There was a couple people over there. And of course, I can't drink or smoke because I would be going to basic training and they drug test you and everything. So I wanted to make sure I was all good and clean and there was no temptations. Obviously, at my friend's house, they all smoke and drink and like all kinds of stuff. And I was like, nah. And I do think I brought my own car, or maybe he drove. I can't remember which one. But we had tents over there and we were going to stay the night, but my parents and his parents were like, no, we don't want you guys staying the night over there, for obvious reasons. And I was like, that's fine with me. So we just hung out there. We had a little bonfire, and there was a thing going on. I think it was like a raffle or something. They had like an after prom type of thing at the bar on the square or whatever, like in our town. And we were just like, didn't want to go. I mean, I kind of wanted to go, but I was like, it's not really worth dragging him over there. Seeing a bunch of people from school that I hate when we were already at my friend's house, and I'm like, we're fine. So we played some video games and like just chilled, and I mean everything was good. And I don't really think I have any complaints. There was one point though where they were all smoking, and he got mad because he couldn't smoke, and because he was, driver, and I didn't want to smoke because obviously guard stuff. I didn't want to get like popped on anything. So I was like, no thanks. And he was kind of mad at me for that, and I don't know why, but yeah. He normally just like, I don't know, it's so weird. But anyways, we had disputes and everything. But honestly, nothing real major happened. We took pictures at the lake, and that was really it. I think we did hang out with my friends before, a different group, and we went over there and like had dinner before prom. I think that's what happened, yeah. That's why it was so calm, is because we were hanging out with more of my friends and not his friends. My friends don't do all this stuff that his friends does, and his friends do like lots of crazy stuff. And I'm not about all that, so we hung out with my friends. I got to meet everyone that, like, you know, they were bringing, and which was really cool. And it was just nice. It was a nice little day, and it's because we hung out with my friends and not his, and there was no conflicts. And then afterwards, we hung out with my friends and his friends, and still, I think it was fine. I mean, I don't remember anything really bad happening, so prom was good. That year, prom was good. I think that's really it. I'm trying to remember if there was anything that, like, really happened. But I don't think there was. I think this is one of the only good prom stories, or one of the only good dance stories I have from high school. I don't remember it being, like, bad or anything. I remember prom and, like, prom, it's awesome. And, I mean, it's, like, you know, a more mature thing, so there wasn't a whole lot of people there. So it was great. And, yeah. I mean, this was a good story. I thought I was gonna have some, like, tea or something, but then, like, actually walking through it, I was like, oh, wow. I don't remember it that fondly because, I don't remember it that, like, vividly, I guess, because nothing tragic happened, and, I mean, that's good. So, it was a good night. I don't really have any complaints about it. And, maybe we went and got ice cream or something. I don't remember. I remember, trying to get ice cream, maybe. I remember we drove around a couple blocks or something. I don't really know. But anyways, prom was good. That was the first dance. It was actually really good. And, yeah. So, comment down below. Have you ever been to prom? And if you have, was it good? Was it bad? What was your first prom experience? And I think, with all that being said, make sure to give this video a like. Make sure to subscribe. And check out all my social medias down in the description below. And, with all that being said, thanks for stopping by. Love you.